What if I told you there's a tool that could replace your entire outbound sales stack? Your prospecting, your email sequences, your LinkedIn outreach, even your dialer for a single one-time payment instead of a monthly bill that never stops. Stick with me because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly whether this thing is worth your money. So today we're diving deep into Fuse, an AI-powered outbound platform that's trying to do something pretty ambitious. Replace the 5 or 6 different tools most sales teams currently duct tape together just to run outbound. Think prospecting, email sequences, LinkedIn automation, buying signal tracking, and even a built-in dialer all living under one roof. Before we get into it, quick heads up. The link to grab this deal is sitting right in the description below. And I've also pinned it in the first comment. So if you scroll down real quick, it's right there waiting for you. Now let's actually talk about what this thing does, because the pitch is bold. The team behind Fuse points out something that's honestly true if you've ever worked in sales at a small company. Big enterprises can throw $1,500 to $2,000 a month per rep at tooling. And they've got entire revenue operations teams stitching it all together behind the scenes. Startups and small businesses don't have that luxury. They are left cobbling together cheaper, disconnected tools, and a lot of them fail on distribution before they ever get a real shot at growth. So the founders built Fuse specifically to hand smaller teams that same enterprise-grade infrastructure, minus the enterprise price tag and minus the maintenance headache. Let's break down what's actually inside this thing, feature by feature, starting with outreach. First up, multi-channel sequences. You can build out email and LinkedIn outreach sequences where the AI personalizes each message so it actually sounds like a human wrote it, not some generic template that screams, I copy-pasted this to 500 people. And here's the part that genuinely impressed me. You can customize your messaging based on almost any attribute you want. Verifying whether a company has SOC 2 compliance, checking if a prospect plays golf. Literally, any signal that matters to your specific pitch can get folded into the personalization. That level of granularity is usually something you'd need a dedicated data team to pull off manually. On top of that, there's built-in email warm-up and deliverability tooling. So your sending reputation stays healthy and your messages don't end up buried in spam before a human even sees them. And every reply across every channel lands in one consolidated inbox that organizes itself. So nothing slips through the cracks when you're juggling dozens of conversations at once. Next, let's talk about the power dialer, because this is where Fuse starts to feel less like a marketing tool and more like a full sales operating system. It's a parallel dialer, meaning it can call multiple numbers at once, skip the dead ends, voicemails, and disconnected lines, and surface the live connections straight to you. Every call outcome logs directly back into the platform, so your pipeline data stays clean without someone manually updating a spreadsheet after every call. And because the dialer connects to the same sequences as your email and LinkedIn outreach, you get one continuous, true multi-channel motion instead of hopping between 5 different tabs. Then there is the buying signal tracking. And honestly, this might be the most valuable piece of the whole platform. You can set up AI agents that watch for job changes, LinkedIn activity, website visits, and other intent signals the moment they happen. You choose exactly which signals match your ideal customer profile. Things like someone starting a new role, engaging with a relevant LinkedIn post, or visiting your pricing page. And the platform automatically prioritizes outreach so your team reaches people at the exact moment they're most likely to actually respond. Timing is everything in sales, and most teams are flying blind on this. Fuse gives you eyes on it. Rounding it out are the AI smart actions. This feature surfaces your warmest leads and actually explains why they matter right now instead of just dumping a list on your desk and leaving you to guess. It waterfall enriches and qualifies contacts using more than 20 different data providers behind the scenes. So your outreach starts with accurate, current information instead of stale data from 6 months ago. There are also AI research agents that build context on accounts and contacts before you ever hit send. And when a message is ready, you can review the AI drafted outreach and add it straight to a campaign in one click. No copying, no pasting, no switching between 4 browser tabs to get one email out the door. Now let's talk pricing tiers, because this matters a lot depending on the size of your team. There are 4 license tiers. The entry tier gives you 1 seat, 60,000 one-time credits and 1,000 credits a month, which is a solid starting point if you're a solo founder or a very small team just testing the waters. As you move up the tiers, you get more seats, more monthly credits, and features like API access, MCP access, and the full AI research agent suite unlock at the higher levels. The top tier gives you 5 seats and 10,000 monthly credits, which starts looking genuinely comparable to what a small sales team would pay for separately for prospecting, email, LinkedIn automation, and a dialer combined. Except here, it's a single lifetime purchase instead of a stacking monthly bill. And that's really the core value proposition here. Instead of paying, say, Apollo for data, a separate tool for LinkedIn automation, another subscription for a dialer, and yet another for intent signals, you're consolidating that entire stack into one platform with one login and one lifetime cost. Now, let's be fair and balanced here, because no tool is perfect. This is still a newer platform, founded quite recently, so the ecosystem and integrations will keep evolving over time. If you're part of a large enterprise with a fully built out revenue operations stack already, the switching cost of moving everything over might not make sense yet. But if you're a small business, a solo founder, or a lean sales team trying to compete with companies that have 10 times your budget, this is exactly the kind of tool built for you. If you're on the fence, here's my honest take. For the price of the entry tier, you're getting a legitimate outbound engine, prospecting, email, LinkedIn, buying signals, and a dialer that would normally cost you multiple monthly subscriptions stacked on top of each other. Even if you only end up using half the features regularly, you're still coming out ahead financially within the first couple of months compared to piecing together separate tools. Alright, that's the full breakdown. The link is in the description and pinned in the first comment if you want to check it out for yourself. If this review actually helped you, do me a solid. Follow this page so you don't miss the next breakdown, and subscribe to the channel because I'm reviewing tools like this every single week, so you don't have to waste money finding out the hard way. And if you want a full step-by-step walkthrough of how to actually set this up and run your first campaign inside the platform, drop a comment down below saying tutorial, and I'll put together a complete full setup video just for you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.